Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? The smart way to answer this tricky interview question. Why do recruiters ask this question when trying to hire? Do they really expect you to have your life planned out through the next 5 years? Are they trying to measure your intelligence? Or are they just pulling your leg? This is one of those interview questions that make you cling. But the truth is that it's a genuine question with genuine intention. The good news is that there's an easy way to answer this question that will leave your interviewer impressed. So in today's video, you'll get to learn what interviewers mean when they ask, where do you see yourself in 5 years? How to answer this question and to impress the recruiter and what not to say. By the time you're done watching this video, you'll be itching to have the next interviewer ask you this question. Before we get to it, if you're new to After School Africa channel, you are welcome. While you're here, consider subscribing to this channel to continue exploring and discovering opportunities. Now let's get to it. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? What are the interviewers really asking? Interviewers ask about your future career goals and objectives for 2 reasons. 1. To know if your long-term career goals align with the company, and 2. To know if you're going to stay with the company for the long term. They don't want to hear jokes about how you'll be the one on the other side of the table in 5 years, detailed schemes about getting promoted within the company, pipe dreams about being famous or owning the business, or I don't know. When interviewers ask, where do you see yourself in 5 years? They're really asking, what are your career goals within this position? They want to know that the position will satisfy you and that you work hard and stay with the company for a reasonable period of time. Think about it. The success of the business does not depend on how many people they can hire at a given time. The success of a business depends on employees staying and bringing their best work to the company. If you leave after a few months or years, it's going to cost the company time and money. So, the where do you see yourself in 5 years interview question is how interviewers ask if you're going to stay in the job. Now you can see, this is really a trick question. So, you have to be careful with your answer. How to prepare to answer this question. Start by writing down your career goals and aspirations. Research the company and the role to see how this job will directly or indirectly give you the opportunity to reach those goals. Look for career paths for the position, training and development opportunities, shared values, and interesting projects. Use the information you find to construct your response. Here's an example. One of the reasons I want to work for ABC Company is because I find your personalized approach to training attractive. I'm excited about the opportunity to work with a mentor and immerse myself in learning new skills. I'm also the type of employee that likes to hit the ground running and jump into projects as soon as possible. So, over the next 5 years, I see myself taking on as many complex assignments as the position would allow. By the end of that period, I want to say that I'm one of the best salespeople on the team. I wouldn't mind becoming someone who could train and mentor others when the time comes as well. This candidate's response focuses on the research he did on ABC Company training program. Next, he answers the where do you see yourself in 5 years interview question by explaining where the training will land him in the long run. Everything he mentions is relevant to the position, realistic, and valuable. He expressed the commitment to the company and the sales position. Don't make the mistake of assuming that it will only take 5 years to make significant career progress. The interviewer might assume that you'd live if you weren't satisfied with the pace of your progress. What if you don't find much information? Let's say your research doesn't turn up much. You can't find any decent information about the company's career paths, and you're not sure what sort of opportunities you'll have to grow inside the business. Maybe you just need this job to make ends meet until you finish school. Talk about how you want to develop yourself as a professional in the context of the position. For example, you want to learn an extra relevant skill that will complement your role, or you're interested in taking some general leadership or writing classes. Here's an example. As a marketing professional, I want to develop my skill set. At the end of the next 5 years, I want to have developed professional skills in using software like Photoshop or InDesign. I want to have a better understanding of social media and video marketing. I would like to learn on the job and apply my new skills to my job with you. Avoid choosing skills that you should have already developed for the role. Keep this point in mind. Interviewers don't expect you to know exactly where you will be in the next 5 or 10 years. What they do expect is that you're taking the position you're applying for seriously. They want to know that you will stick around for a while and do good work. So, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Leave us a comment below. We will read and give feedback on your response. Remember to thumb up and share this video. If you are yet to subscribe to After School Africa channel, this is likely a good time to subscribe. Until next time, your success matters.